I know it's kind of on brand for something to be on fire during one of my games. I actually wasn't counting on it immediately. I thought we could work into having our very first fire. No. We're going to set fire to a fish, and this is going to be like day 4. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here today playing Surviving the Aftermath. Now, I have more than a few post-apocalyptic colony, town, city building style games in my library. Those are just the ones I could find quickly. There's probably some others that I haven't remembered that I even own. I love the genre. It's a favorite of mine. If you slap post-apocalyptic followed by the words city builder, town builder, something like that, I'm probably going to go ahead and sign up for your game. I chose Surviving the Aftermath to put up on the channel for no particular reason. I've been wanting to play it. It's been sitting in my library virtually untouched, so we're going to just dive right into some Surviving the Aftermath. Now, there's quite a bit of setup to this. I've messed around with this for a little over an hour. I just kind of fussed with it for an evening, just kind of picking at it, seeing what it kind of looked like. So there's quite a bit of setup that we're going to have to go through. If you're familiar with the setup, just go ahead and skip ahead or something. Otherwise, we've got quite a bit to do before we get anywhere in Surviving the Aftermath. Now, as we do on the channel, we're going normal. That's what we're doing. Okay, modern civilization is gone. Yep, that is pretty much your post-apocalyptic right there. Skies rain down fire, thousands of comets, massive objects. So basically everything's kind of beat. Gotcha. I'm going to reluctantly keep the tutorial messages on just because it's been a while since I've played this. So I want to just kind of have some prompts here and there to remind me, hey, dude, you should probably do that. Again, normal. We're going to do medium challenge here. Challenging, but fair. Catastrophes. Okay, and all of this is bumping up my difficulty. I'm already sweaty and nervous with 35%. It's all going to go to heck. How about just common catastrophes? Okay, normal. All right, plenty of fertile soil, balanced, and then obviously terrible. Again, let's try for middle of the road here. Balance between fertile and barren. Survivors. All right, scouring resources from the wasteland has become more difficult and dangerous. All right, we've managed through a combination of survival skills and luck. There have been encounters. Long story short, average starting resources. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair thing. I'd love to go abundant. I'd absolutely love to, but no. We'll go average starting. I can hear the comments already screaming, oh, you're doomed. You have set this already way too difficult. You are absolutely doomed. We've seen you play these kinds of games, Dave. We've seen this happen. We're not new to the channel. You're all going to die. Also, where do I sign up to be this guy? That's the coolest looking dude I've seen in ages. The eye patch, the goggles. I don't know how you get your hair that well coiffed in the post-apocalypse, but you look like you just stepped out of the salon, and you look all authoritative. You got your little map out, like you're going to say, okay, people, we're going this way now, because I said so. What are we doing, by the way? Ideology, all right? Basic survival skills, so it'll be a tech focus for survival and efficiency. Okay, progress. Large-scale production would be our focus, and then health and safety. So not really a difficulty thing, just what is our focus going to be? I mean, health and safety seems really important. Both of them, both health and safety. But survival, I think I gotta go survival. Large-scale production seems a little advanced class for me. I'm just going to trust on basic survival skills. Specialists, right. So we're getting, like, as I understand it, unique characters, and they're going to go out into the world and do things, and they're, like, way more important than your average plebs. What have I got here? So you're a scavenger. You'll scavenge more efficiently, 150%. I am way more intrigued about the fact that Platy claims to have been part of a wizarding cult and helped aliens dominate the galaxy. Platy, I gotta go through a few more of these, but I'm gonna tell you, you are top of the list right now, just for that. So Fritz, you're a fighter. Okay, that sounds like something that we probably need. Frontline combat, don't ask him to go scouting. Okay, your base damage is much higher than everyone else's. So you got 20, everyone else is sort of around the 9s. You're a scientist, Stella. Love your hair, for a start. So you're going to research things more quickly. Fair enough. What else we got? Scavenger, scout. Scout's probably good. Gin. Okay, so you are faster than everyone else. Yeah, you are faster, and you have a little bit more base damage than, like, the scavenger or the scientist. Okay, you could maybe be a bit of an all-rounder. What else we got going on? Kate, right, a scientist. I don't know what I need. I can only have 2. So what is going to be, even in the messing around that I did, I kind of need a little bit of everything. So what if we did... I'd like to see a scavenger of some sort. I'm going back to Platy. It's the alien thing, honestly. Wizard and Cult helped. I can't turn that down. Come on, I just can't. You can't put that sentence in there and not have me hire you. Scout, scientist. I feel scientist is how I should go here. Wow, there's a lot of them. Oh, you're insane looking. What do? You're a fighter. You are completely nuts. Oh, I like the look at you, but I feel like I should go scientist. Satoshi. All right, so obviously research, you're really good at that. You kind of suck at everything else. That makes sense. Hex. Oh, hang on. You're giving me a goth scientist. You're giving me a scientist who's like jamming out to Bauhaus and The Cure. I gotta have Hex. This is terrible. I'm already going to fail. But I'm basing my specialists purely on how they look and what their backstory is. I can literally feel the comments section just screaming, going, oh my god, you picked the worst specialists ever. Skull and Bones, Dead Rat is not bad. I don't hate the Dead Rat idea. I feel Skull and... Oh, wait a minute, it's my colony. There we go. Okay, so we've got fire. Yep, it's my colony. It's all going to burn. May as well get the banners started now. So I wanted to put Dave's Awesome Colony, but I didn't have enough characters, and it just came out as Dave's Awesome Colon, which has far less impact when you see that on the front gate. And of course, our colony motto is, we're going to burn. It's all going to go down in flames. We're putting this right at the front door. If you're walking in here, plan that it's all going to burn down to the ground. All right, our summary, what have we got? All our stuff there, 75% difficulty. I'm sure that is completely small potatoes. I'm sure that's like the lowest you can possibly go, and I'm totally okay with that. By the way, let's jump into, finally, some surviving the aftermath. Well, we're here in the post-apocalypse. It's our new home. Build the campsite to mark the center of the new colony. Alrighty. Well, let's obviously just slam it into pause mode then. What have I got here? Pollution over here. Neat. There's some wood over here. What do we got? Plastic. Now, the time that I messed around with this a while ago, I grossly underestimated how much plastic we need. So I definitely want to be exploiting that very, very quickly. Wood. And then as we've got trees, we can do something with that later. This is probably all heavily polluted, isn't it? Okay, me. Let's go ahead and throw down the campsite, our primary little gathering spot here. Yeah, sure. You know what? That's good enough. Go ahead and get that done over there. Just get any time now, Sparky. There we go. All right, move the camera. I'm good with that one, thank you. Okay, campsite up and running. We're good. We're here. We're established. They'd like me to keep preparing and then also shoot the flare to attract more people. Because I guess it's just me right now. This looks heavily polluted. Heavily polluted here. Wooden ruins, that's good. Some more wood over there. See some animals we could probably be, killing and eating. Berries over here. There's food. Okay, more pollution. And as we go further and further, we can uncover a little bit of fog of war over here. Oh, there's some water over here. That'll be handy. I did not see that when I came in the door. Okay, so you'd like me to continue preparing. I get that. What would you like me to do? What is it you think you want me to build here? We've unlocked a lot of things. Tent, okay, an emergency shelter. Stockpile, that's probably a really, really handy thing to have. What with the stockpiling things. Water well and a water collector. But it's just me, right? I'm the only one here, so I'm going to need a lot more people before we're going to get any of this done. Build a shelter. People are waiting for a signal. I've got a lot going on right now, game. Okay, flare goes up, and we've got some people here. 11 of them, you say? All right, well, 7 of them are good working adults. 4 of them are kids. What the heck am I going to do with 4 kids? they're useless. I mean, they got small hands. They could do some intricate work, but they're not going to be very effective for doing much of anything. My specialists are here, which I'm very excited about. Platy and Hex. Oh, you helped conquer the world for aliens in your mind, and you are just jamming on some old school Peter Murphy and doing science-y stuff. I like both of you. You're in. Okay, we should probably start with some fundamentals. I should probably do the emergency shelter, because that'll just put a bunch of people in there at once. The tent only holds 3 people. This holds 6. But I feel they're going to be happier. This is a minor happiness penalty, and this is a minor happiness penalty, and decreases the birth rate. Because, you don't want to be doing that sort of thing if there's like 7 other people standing around watching you do it. Hey, maybe you do. I don't judge. But in this game, it's going to decrease the birth rate. This is probably dumb, but I'm going to do tents instead of this. So let's rotate that along. I want to kind of think about roads as well. So your little entrance point is over there by the green arrows. What if we just did some tents like here, and then I'll put a couple more up. Now, I can't put some right here because those berries are blocking it. We probably shouldn't take down the berries. That's probably going to be our only food source. Well, what if we did like a little thing here, and then there could be a road that runs between them? I am grossly overdoing this. I should be doing the emergency shelter. Can I build roads already? P.S. Can I do that? I can do a dirt road? Well, then we're going to spend all of our time doing dirt roads, just like that. And can I make that come back down like that? That's just going to be an eternal loop. They're never going to leave that, are they? All right, well, they're all running off to do things here. So the things are getting built, resources are being moved. Now, as I remember, and this is pretty typical for this style of game, if I click on this, I got to make people go get these. How does that work again in this game? I think I need something that does that. Is it there's some sort of like gathering spot or something like that, right? Stockpile. Okay. Why don't you, because you'll just automatically gather stuff if it's in that radius. I think, please don't quote me on any of this. I'd love to get this so this just kind of hovered the berries as well as the plastic. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that happen. I'm going to tuck this guy right here. If nothing else, we'll be able to get this plastic and the wood and all that stuff. Okay, tents are going up fairly quickly. And almost, I don't think anyone is homeless anymore. No, there should be enough for everybody. We've got 11. This should hold 12. Providing nobody has kids in the near future, we're good. What do you need? What's your problem? You need a work area. Great, good. I would like to provide you with one. In fact, the one you're in right now. So why don't we, I'm just going to tuck it. This doesn't get my berries at all. Tuck that over there. Okay, this is where you guys work. And when you're done with all of that stuff, yeah, you're right in. You're right in over there right now. You're already gathering stuff, getting the wood, all of that. So food, we should address food. Food, like people like food. Food storage, same deal, I think. So if I tuck this guy, oh, there's a lot going on over here. If I tuck this guy over here, could I even get up to those? Yeah, if I put this right here, I won't even need to move a work zone. It's right where it needs to be. Time for roads, I don't have roads. Everybody needs roads. Why roads? Why am I so hyped on roads? Oh, it's all about the efficiency, isn't it? You want your workers to get quickly back. No, I just like the way they look. They just look pretty. They look neat that we have little roads in here. I'm just going to dig that. I didn't need to do that. That road doesn't need to live there. That road doesn't need to live there. Now I want to make it even bigger than that. But this is how we do. This is what's going to go on here. We're just going to do lots and lots of silly things that make me happy until everybody dies. All right, let's check through a couple of the little tutorial things here. So you'd like me to check on a colonist. Chloe, welcome. Welcome. You are slightly irradiated. I'm sorry. Everything else is looking pretty good. You're met on happiness. All of your other needs have basically been met. You're getting a little hungry, Chloe. That's cool. Using resources, what would you like to tell me about that? Yes, resources are ingredients. Yep, not my first colony builder. And for those who are already frustrated going, dude, you left the tutorial thing on and then you don't pay attention to the tutorial. A, welcome to the channel. B, some of it I do understand. I just want those little prompts to say, you sure you didn't forget about doing this kind of thing? And I'd be like, oh my god, I totally forgot about doing that kind of thing. Build a water source is exactly the sort of prompt that I need. Because we have minus 11 water right now. We are consuming a lot of water. 11 of it, to be precise. So getting some water... See, this is a perfect example. Perfect example. I know there's a water shortage. I'm aware of that. This is exactly the sort of little prompt that I needed. A well, we could put up close to home. Oh, and I got a heat map here. All right. So I'm going to assume that green is good for water. Yellow, bad. Red, really bad. I mean, that's like how stuff works. So if I put a well, say, over here... This looks very barren here. Or I could put it over here somewhere. Why are you not letting me... Efficiency 45. Oh, wait a minute. Yellow is good. That doesn't make any sense. Red is bad. Okay, I was right about the red one. But yellow is better. 78. How high could we go here? I don't want it to be too far away from town. I don't want them to have to walk like 1,000,000 miles to get this. 60s. Now it gets worse over here. Okay, I can probably live with the one that was over here that was, 73. You know what? Sold. Let me rotate that, though. I'd like to actually, no surprise, link that up with a road. Wow, we already tore through that wood that we were working on. It was a pretty small one. All right, they'll get to work on that, and then they'll work on the plastic. When they've got that one done, I will move that work area, like, over here. This looks like a really good spot. Looks like there's more plastic over there, too. I want to readdress water a little bit. A water collector, because we could put that right on the river. Okay, I've got a free one. I may as well. So what if we rotated this? How exactly do you go? Is it like that? Which way do you want the arrows to go? Like this? Okay, there we go. Found a nice little spot right in there. All right, so that's going to be hopefully even more water. That is pretty far away from town, and I'll guarantee you they're going to walk through the pollution to get there. What are you flashing at me for here? Trapper and a fishing pier. Oh, neat. I don't have the people to do this. I don't have the people at all. This is going to take 55 wood, 35 plastic. I don't got a freebie on this one. So let's rotate that, say, where exactly do you think you want to live here? I think I'm doing this backwards. Wood's depleted. Okay, I'll begin to learn to address that at some point. Could we get this to live? Not there. There we go. Yeah, can we tuck this guy right over here? All right, they've got the water well up and running. This is depleted. Do I need a special thing? Oh, a recycler. Oh, I'm not getting that wood at all. Okay, or the plastic, rather. I'm not going to get that plastic at all. Great, I need a recycler then. That's fine. You know what? We will conquer that. How about we put this work area over here? Maybe not quite in the middle of the pollution. So much to do right away. So much to do. Do I have access to a recycler? Is that a thing I can do? Yeah, I can. Okay, well, let's get one of them then. And roads. Everybody gets a road today. All right. That can go there. I'd love to just finish that road out. What are you so sad about? What's your problem? No. Come here. You. No, come here. You. Aaron, what is your problem? Why are you sad? Is it because you're mildly irradiated? It probably is. I would be sad about that too. Your temperature is very good. You've got plenty of water. And you've got some food. You found food. Got 108. I assume there's sort of beginning rations right now, because I don't think we're making anything right now. Ooh, speaking of which, that food gathering thing. I did put that up. Oh yeah, they'll be into the berries then. But wait, don't I need to assign people to this nonsense, don't I? No, they seem to have figured it out themselves. They're kind of auto-assigning themselves to things. That's neat. All right, oh, that thing's going up. Yeah, there's my recycler. That'll get some of that plastic. We need that. I noticed the fishing pier was getting up for construction here. Yeah, we're almost done with that. We've already got the water collector up, and looks like you are out collecting some water. Yep, you just put a bucket in the river and haul up some water. Great. That should temporarily stave off our water issues. Now what? Select a specialist. Okay, Hex, come here, talk to me. Yep, you are certainly Hex. I don't think there's a lot for my specialists to be doing until we've got things like my specialists can be doing, like getting outside. So we're supposed to be working on this gate. Rebuild the gate from the build menu. Okay, rebuild the gate. How do we go about doing that? The gate is 175 plastic and 190 wood. Okay, I mean, we can eventually do that. I'll set it up. I'll queue it up. We're going to have, oh, my recycler. Do we need to? Let's move the work area a little bit, because then I can get both of these things. So put the work area over there, and then you can get both of the plasticky things. What I should probably do is just kind of chill a little bit on the whole building stuff, and that way I can conserve my plastic. In the meantime, I'm going to build stuff. And my best next move would be the logging camp and the lumber yard. I know there's insufficient construction materials. I just queued it up. It's fine. I've done this one game. I've absolutely done that. Thank you very much. I built plenty of roads. You don't even worry about roads, game. I got roads all day for you. Going back to this idea, logging camp plus the lumber yard would probably be pretty smart, I feel. So if I put the logging camp maybe out here-ish, I could put the lumber camp nearby, and then everyone could get stuff. And where we're going to struggle now is just getting the resources in. So we've kind of used up all our initial stuff, and they're just slowly picking this house apart and slowly getting some plastics going on here. Let's get it moving a little bit faster. I mean, it's day one. It's day one. This is day one of this game. Oh, hang on. There's a problem. There's a problem. There's a problem. Uneven ground. Okay, a large hole is opened up, swallowing the colonists. Oh dear. We don't have any wood to build you a ladder. I'm so sorry. I only have one option. You're going to have to figure it out for yourself. Yeah, 15 happiness down. I'm not surprised. I just gave the middle finger to that colonist. Said, I don't know. You figure it out, Chief. I don't have any wood. I'm building stuff around here. I'm building things. I'm building lumber camps. I'm building wells. You have to work these problems out for yourself. Assign workers. I will. Thank you very much for asking. I would love to actually see... Is this my lumber one? No, that's my food storage. I'm okay with that. That one is fine. But my recycler, if we got some more people working in there, I'd be okay with that. So Aaron and Elizabeth are now in charge of picking these little scrap piles apart for plastic, which is good because they're dumping all the materials into the gate. I should maybe pause this. I should pause that for right now. Okay, pause that. Let's focus on the lumber, because then we'll just have more wood available. So the logging camp and then the lumber yard, we'll get that going. Mildly concerned about the pollution. Not going to lie. Mildly concerned about that. Colonist Violet is irradiated. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Yeah, we've got a lot of pollution around here. Not a tiny amount. Why are you flashing at me down here? Milestones. Yes, I've done things. You're correct. I've absolutely done things. Thank you for letting me know that. But I've got irradiated colonists, so that is not as good as we might ideally like it to be. And I don't think I can do a darn thing about that. Health? Outhouse medical tent? Oh, hang on. Injuries, infection, and radiation sickness. Oh, yeah, I can totally cover you on that. I mean, I can't right now. 55 wood, 40 plastic. We should probably put up toilets, right? That's sensible. I mean, I think in any building game, you're going to want a toilet or two around here. So I could put you right there. And you know what? I think I'm actually going to queue up another one of those right here, because you can never have enough toilets. I don't have nearly the resources to deal with this. Colonist Violet, we're going to work on a medical tent. I'm going to throw the word eventually at you and see how you feel about that. It's not the word I want to say to you. I'd love to say the word immediately. I would. But we're building toilets. We're working on a logging camp. Medical facilities are going to take a bit of a back burner until we have the basic structure for survival underway. Kind of over here just checking out the zebra deer that have apparently mutated and or evolved in the post-apocalyptic setting. Looking real cool, guys. I mean, we're going to hunt you and eat you. I want to be clear about that, but you look really, really cool. I wonder what other kind of mutated animals are around here, if anything. Got to be some over here by the pollution zone, right? Oh, we got to get this cleaned up. There's so many good resources over here. Look at all that plastic. There's like 384 pieces of plastic here, and we're going to get heavily, heavily irradiated like Violet. Violet, where are you exactly? You're picking berries. Okay. Yeah, you are super irradiated. Oh, and you're a child. I have an irradiated child. Could you mutate? That would be really, really handy and super cool of you, Violet, if you mutated a little bit here. All right, I will. All right, here's for you. For you, small child, heavily irradiated Violet. For you, I'm going to try and put up a medical tent. I don't have my hopes up on this, Violet. I don't. I'm going to put it right in the center of town so it's nice and centrally located. And I'm going to put a priority on that, all right? There you go. That's for you, kid. Okay, so that wood deposit just got cleared out. That's fine. You can go away now. That's okay. Which one is this? Is this my food one? No, this is my stockpile. Okay, so that one's still nice and active. Is there any other wood that I could just kind of shift this over? Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're going to move that right over there. That'll cover both of those things. Got it. Thank you. Yep, dismiss that. I'm working on Violet. Okay, wow, I can't dismiss Violet. The game is just going to shove down my throat that I have a heavily irradiated small child that I'm not doing anything to help. Thank you, game. Thank you for the guilt trip. Someone's been stealing planks, you say? You there. Proper fortification. Okay, you got a Dennis the Menace thing going on there. I get that. Slingshot, the snarky look on your face. I get that. What is your problem? You've been stealing wood to build a fort. Okay, leave the fort alone. Or tear it down. One of your childhood friends is probably going to die from radiation. That's going to make you wicked sad. So I'm going to not make you wicked sad more by tearing your fort down. I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, 20 happiness, but we also don't have a lot of wood. Here's the deal, kid. Dennis. Can I call you Dennis? I feel that I can. When your friend dies, I want you to know that it was your fault. Because that wood could have gone to the medical tent. So it's your fault when she dies. You look at your fort, you huddle up in your fort and go, oh, I have such a cool fort. It's too bad Violet died of being heavily irradiated because I was selfish with the wooden planks. Yeah, check it out, Dennis. Plenty of plastic in here. A little shy on those planks, aren't we? How's that fort working out for you, kid? We are actually almost done with this. And then hopefully somebody will work there. I mean, I've got a scientist. Can Hex go work in there? Is that a thing that, like, science-y people can do? So when you say science Hex, is this like TV science where because you say you're a scientist, you can literally do everything? So, like, you can do microbiology and hack computers and, I don't know, build a bridge. Like, because that's how science works in TV. I don't know how it works here. Mostly in the real world, scientists have a very, very specific specialization, and they can't do other things. So I don't know if you're a doctor or not. I'm hoping you are. I don't think Platy's going to do it, because she's completely insane. All right, good news, Violet. The medical tent is up and running. Do I need to staff this? Oh, no, somebody's already taken the lead here. Okay, who are you? Joseph. You are working in the medical tent. Should you be? Are you smart enough to do that? Are you a doctor? I guess you just sort of jump in and go, yeah, I'll take a crack at cleaning radiation out of a small child. How hard can it possibly be? What's your problem? You need tools and clothing. Yeah, we're nowhere near that. We are nowhere near that, Joseph. That is just not going to happen. We're getting toilets underway. I could unpause the gate. What else are we building? We just finished some toilets. The logging camp is up and running. I think just one person is probably fine for right now. I don't have a lot of people. I'm going to have to get that gate up and running soon. Otherwise, I'm going to run into a labor shortage. Because we're not getting any new people, as I recall, until the gate is up and running. Okay, how close were we on that? Actually, pretty close. Not so much on the plastic, but the wood. Yeah, let's unpause this. Go ahead and... I'm not going to prioritize it, but just unpause that. When you guys get to it, you get to it. What I am going to prioritize is putting up the lumber camp thingy-majig. Yeah, because this is a pretty sweet deal. One log makes 12 planks. So that's got to be pretty good. I'm going to throw that right down here-ish. Like that. Like that. Okay. So you do what exactly? You get... Wait, you take 4 planks and make it into... What is that, firewood? Oh, I misunderstood what the logging camp was going to do. I thought you were going to go chop trees down and then give it to the lumber yard, and they were going to make it into planks. But it looks like you're actually taking planks and making them into... I can only assume that is firewood for the winter. It's a pretty typical colony builder kind of resource to have kicking around. Oh, Violet's up and running again. Oh, good job, Joseph. Good job, Dr. Joseph, wherever you are here. I kind of forget where Is this the medical tent? No, that's a recycler. Don't recycle Violet, for God's sakes. Yeah, it is firewood. Okay, there's the icon over there. It is definitely firewood. So we came in with a supply of basic clothing and fiber and tools and stuff, but that ain't gonna last long. It's only day 3. I'm not in panic mode yet. I probably will be by day 5. I just want to kind of scan around and see... where am I at right now? How's the gate coming along? Because I really am going to run into a labor shortage very, very soon. All right, the wood is almost there. The plastic will be next. We should be gathering a fair amount of plastic. I've got 2 people in the recycler. That's all I can do. That's all we're going to get right now. What things... Here's a question. What things have I not built at this point? I could get a scout tower up. Expands the buildable area and uncovers new resource deposits. So, clearing the fog of war. Got it. That would be handy, if not a top priority. Tent and emergency shelter. How much does the tent cost? Ooh, not a small amount of resources. 20 wood, 20 plastic. But if I'm going to get some more people in here, I'm going to need that. I'm going to put up another tent or 2, actually. And I'm going to put them up here. For no reason other than it pleases me to do so. Because it's really all about the aesthetics. At the end of the day, we're all going to die, but we're going to look pretty doing it. Okay, I can't get the warehouse until I've unlocked the gate. That's fine. I've got both of those. Food, I don't have a trapper, but I probably don't have anyone to work as a trapper. So, total population, I've got 1 carrier left. So one just schlub moving stuff around. Everyone else has got a job. Fishery has been damaged. Human error is to blame, really. What's going on? What's the problem here? Smoking salmon. Oh god, we've set fire to a salmon. How did you set fire to a salmon? They're basically wet all the time. Campfire got out of control. Alright, the building is burning down. Fetch the fish. No, put out the fire first. Alright, game, surviving the aftermath, game, come here. Listen to me. This is very important. I know it's kind of on brand for something to be on fire during one of my games. I actually wasn't counting on it immediately. I thought we could work into having our very first fire. No. We're going to set fire to a fish, and this is going to be like day 4 for this game. Okay, put out the fire. Small group is assigned to put out the fire. Not all the fish have burned to ash. You burned down the fish. And not only that, they messed up the fishing pier. So how do we fix that? State of the building, got that. Constantly lose health, got that. Can't be salvaged for resources. Okay, how do I fix you? Oh, it's got to be down here, right? Copy, repair. There we go. 10 plastic to repair that. Not what I wanted to do, but we'll cope. It's more important that we get that repaired and get the fish back up and running. Try not to set fire to fish. You bunch of morons. I can't do any research until we're out on the world map. Earn science points on the world map. And I have 0 points right now. I've got nothing at all. Alright, but I really would like to get into... I mean, this is just the food tree. Just the food tree. There's so much more here. Resources, crowbars, lumberjacks. That seems like really, really solid. Infrastructure, having actual water pipes, so we're just not getting it from a bucket. Pavement, better roads. Oh, I like the sound of that. Heavy tarps. What does that do for a living? Durability plus 40%. For what? The tent? Oh, the tents. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, we should get that. Education. Yeah, we could teach Violet not to go near the pollution. Outposts. Medical training. That sounds really important for Joseph. I think he's just kind of winging it. There's nothing I can do with this. Absolutely nothing I can do with this until we get out on the world map. Where are we at with that, kids? Oh, actually, we're very, very close. Very close. The planks are almost done. We need a little bit more plastic. And we can get out of there. Where are you? You can't possibly be building these first, right? Ah, you put all the plastic over here. Okay, guys, I'm going to prioritize the gate. Because not much around here is going to happen until we do. Violet, are you getting polluted again? Violet! Violet, we really need a school system around here, don't we? Somebody repair that tent, please. Alright, good news. They've got all the materials in the gate. So we're just waiting on some free builders right now, of which I believe I have one. They'll get over there eventually. They did finish off one of these tents, or they're just about to. 84% of a tent exists over here. But I'd love to get the people over here building the gate so we can go do basically anything else. I mean, that's really when the game starts. This, we're just messing around. This is static. I can't keep this going forever. We've got to get out into the outside world and find other things, and more importantly, other people. All right, they finally finished that wooden ruin that was over here. Bessie is mutated. Joe will take care of that. Joe's going to get on that pretty soon. What was I... Oh, that was the whatchamacallit there, the Whoozy McWhatsy. Yeah, this guy. The stockpile. Okay. Is there anything else over here? Can I kind of combo this with something else? No, it's... Oh, there we go. There's a tiny little wood pile over there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that. Is that... Oh, no, I thought that was more water, but it's just fog of war. All right, these work areas are going to have to go farther and farther out. I suppose we could just demo this and move it somewhere else. I should get them a road going over there, if only so I can get a road going over there. Bessie, are you also a small child? Oh, you're already getting taken care of. Joe's already got you covered. Yeah, Joe's got you covered. Joe has many, many years of medical experience, I think. He might have just been, a construction worker who came in and said, yeah, sure, you can call me doctor, that's fine. I can absolutely cure radiation. It might all just be a scam, Bessie, but it seemed to work out for Violet. Oh, we got some, irradiated post-apocalyptic mice over here. A fierce mouse. They do look fierce. I would not mess with these things. They look about a third the size of the deer, and that's very intimidating. This is going to be a problem, right? I mean, animals are probably going to attack us. That's kind of how nature works. What's going on? Oh, we've done the map. Yes, we did do the map. You're right. Excellent. Good. Inevitable raids. Less good. That is probably an excellent place to call it on surviving the aftermath. Gate built, which means we can get out into the wider world, but also people can come into our world too. Bit of a two-way street on that. Guys, do please let me know what you're thinking of surviving the aftermath. You want to see more of this? We want to see less of this? We want to see all of this? We want to see none of this? I really wanted to check this out and put this on the channel. I love a good post-apocalyptic city builder colony kind of game. So let me know. As always, it comes down to what I want to play and what you want to watch, and then somewhere between those 2 points, we try to find a happy place. So let me know what you're thinking of surviving the aftermath. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. I totally understand that. If I were visiting a restaurant and it was on fire, I probably wouldn't go there again. Not quickly, anyway. Not until I saw some more reviews on the place, and those reviews specifically said, place burns down much less than it used to. Oh, you have a migraine or a rattlesnake bite. Well, this is wicked simple, Linda. Have you been bitten by a snake? If the answer is no, then it's a migraine. And my accountant's on fire. My accountant's on fire. Because water plus electricity is bad. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman.